What's going on, guys? Mediocre PC Gaming here, and today coming at you with something new. It's a rant video, but it's on Paladins beta, and the reason I'm doing this, I want to voice my opinion on what I think is an awful system that they just implemented. And the system is the Essence system. I'm sure anyone that plays Paladins has heard of this by now because they made a big deal about it. But it's not just the Essence system. I want to also talk about the legendary cards, so we'll get right into it. First, I want to tell you guys why the legendary cards, what makes them bad, and essentially what it is the Essence system. All legendary cards except for the one out of the three that they unlock for you are locked behind an incredibly steep time wall. You have to grind a lot of time to get this much Essence. I unlocked a chest, which is the only way to get Essence now, and from that chest with the duplicate cards that I got, I only got 250 Essence, and you require 18,000 just to get a legendary card. So, and you get a chest roughly every 5 games depending on how well you're playing. And why this is bad is because this is more than just a cosmetic. The legendary cards directly affect gameplay just like all other cards, but in an even steeper way. The legendary cards are meant to be powerful, hence is why you can only get one per character. And it's essentially what they're doing is they're locking an element of gameplay behind a paywall. And they'd already sort of done this with the loadout cards, but the loadout cards could be earned relatively quickly. Playing even casually for a week on one character, you would easily unlock all the loadout cards if that's what you spent your gold on. But now the loadout cards are also locked behind an Essence paywall, 5,000 just for one standard card, which isn't near as powerful as a legendary card. So what they're doing is they're making this free-to-play game with this type of pay model. They're making it essentially both pay to win and pay to play, because when you implement such a level of grind as this, it makes it to where the people that pay for the game, or not pay for the game, but more so the whales that are willing to spend incredulous amounts of money to get past the grind, they're going to have things that are more viable. They're going to have their entire loadouts basically unlocked before the free-to-play player, which is fair to an extent. I was fine with it whenever you had to grind to get these cards if you didn't want to buy them, because that wasn't too much of a grind, but it was still reasonable to buy them. I think that was a fair model. And besides that, there's also cosmetics that are locked behind actual paywalls, so it's okay. They're making money through cosmetics at the least. But with this, they're changing gameplay, so it's not fair, and it's making this free-to-play game that was once balanced in terms of how far you could get by paying with the game. It's becoming unbalanced. So and I've already explained the grind is really bad. I like I said, I opened that chest and I only got 250 Essence, and you get a chest about once every 5 games. So I think a solution to this really just awful system is to, obviously revoking it, that solves the problem, yes, but I think a way to make this system better, other than just removing it, is by reducing. I think, for one thing, all standard loadout cards shouldn't have a rarity. It makes no sense. If all the loadout cards are meant to be balanced in a competitive game such as this, why are some claimed to be epic and others common, and why are some worth more Essence? The only reason for that would be that they're basically just trying to get you to spend some more money. They're trying to create a reason to price cards higher. So that also, all standard loadout cards just need to be standard, just no rarity system there. And legendary cards need to have their Essence cost reduced greatly. I'm saying down to 3,000, maybe 5,000 Essence at the most. So that's my opinion on all this matter. I think it's a very bad system, but you can improve it. Just reduce the grind so that the free-to-play player isn't having to invest thousands, or not thousands, but hundreds of hours to unlock all of these cards when you could just pay for them. But even paying for them, it's still a huge paywall. So don't make this free-to-play game become pay-to-play / pay-to-win. Beforehand, it was a very great system. They're making money off cosmetics, or at least I think they are, because these are only obtainable through a paywall. You know, you either have to spend crystals on them, which are earned incredibly slowly for free-to-play players, or open loot chests, which can only be opened or purchased with crystals. So they've got a way to make money. They don't need to be making money through gameplay mechanics. They need to be making money through cosmetics. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll actually get some real Paladins gameplay out in the future, but until then I will see you guys later.